And I'm going to tell you one of the first and obvious signs is you notice that you find your focus on things is different. Situations and issues in your life and lives of others that were once important, they're not important anymore. Let's say you have a relative and they're going through a bad marriage. I'm just using that as an example because it could be numerous things. Bad marriage, they could be going through um, financial problems on a consistent basis, whatever the case is. Now, you know this person has been struggling with this bad marriage for years and years and years and years. And they've had their ups and downs, whatever the case is, and they've had their reasons for, not leaving the marriage, whatever it is. And, everybody has their reasons, so I'm not passing any judgment. But the thing is, it's been going on for a long period of time. You've been privy to it. And you pretty much gotten to the point where, you used to worry about it a lot, especially when they were in the heightened sense of excitement because of something that occurred. You would find yourself worrying about it and praying over it and things like that. But once you find your purpose and you level up, you find yourself feeling a little less affected by it. And I don't know if it's just because of the repetitiveness of the whole situation or because your focus is simply elsewhere. See, we all have a certain amount of mental and emotional energy that we are allocated with every single day. And it's our job to dispense of it properly. Okay? And we have to decide where we're going to put our energies in. So let's just say before you were worried about somebody who struggled through school, or you worried about somebody who had a substance abuse problem. You found yourself, praying and struggling and, ruminating over it and trying to do all this legwork and research and everything for them. You spend a lot of time and energy out of concern for that person. Well, that's because you didn't have a universal purpose then. Here comes in the universal purpose, cape and all, And it requires a lot of energy and time because you realize that purpose involves helping people who are really too ready to be helped. And a lot of those cases you were dealing with before, you were dealing with people who struggle with those issues partially because they didn't have the courage to do anything about it or change anything. It was always a constant repetitive problem with them, a constant repetitive issue. And there has been no progress in their situation at all. So, when the universal purpose comes in, it helps you rechannel that energy towards something that gives you a result.